What's going on, people? My name is Olamide, LA music video director and cinematographer, and I'm live on Simple TV. I wouldn't say what triggered, because even as a music video director, a lot of people know me as a music video director. I'm also a cinematographer, so I've done a couple of projects, be it documentary, film, short films, and television commercials. But this particular film is the first film I get to produce myself and direct myself. I would say, I wouldn't call it a shift, but just another project for me. Because when I saw the story, I was interested in the story, so I decided to, produce and direct it myself. It's a dance film, and it's Afrobeat love story. So the dance aspect of it is Afrobeat. So when I saw the story, I was very, very interested in it because it has to do with dance and Afrobeat. Oh, the film experience. Oh, it happens all the time because I've worked with over like hundreds of dancers, and I can tell that this is actually their story, because over the years from 2010 all the way to present day, I'm working with different, should I say different generation of dancers or different categories of dancers, and this story is actually their story. Yeah. I can't say one no particularly, because it was a lot of no's, and I mean, I'm not shooting this film as a novice, so I'm well experienced, and I'm a pessimistic type of person, so I already expect no when I ask you something. So the no's that I got, I was actually expecting to get a couple of no's, but I don't like to take no for an answer. When you tell me no is when I feel I need to work harder to make sure I execute the particular project. So the no's that I was told propelled me to even want to do more and make sure I execute this project. Like I said, I've been doing this for over 15 years. So short form storytelling is music video. So to me, it's just like doing music video every day until you get to like 2 hours of it. So pretty much it wasn't anything different or special for me, just continuous doing of what I've always been doing. Yeah. I see Rise Again as the first of its kind. So I just know, like, from now on, the next couple of things you're going to be seeing on those platforms are going to be things that have been inspired by Rise Again. I wouldn't say it's new, because we all watch music videos all the time. It's just like watching the long form of a music video with a storyline in it. Music videos last, let's say 4 minutes, 3 minutes, but this is lasting like 2 hours. So it's just, a longer format of music video. So, quick story. I already set out to start filming at a particular date, and everything. How production is, you done, planned, and everything is locked. And a week before production, fuel price moved from, I think, 500 all the way to 1,000, and that caused a whole lot of trouble, a whole lot of challenges in terms of logistics and everything. The way fuel is in Nigeria, once there's an increase in fuel, everything automatically increases. So I ended up paying more, like times 3 or times 5 for welfare, logistics, hotel. It was crazy because I was already in it and I couldn't stop. I had to, I ran out of money. I had to start selling my property, some of my properties, to make sure I pulled through. But that was it. The fuel increasing from, I think it was 520 or all the way to 1,000. So it got to 1,000 and we couldn't even buy for 1,000 because petrol stations were not selling attractively. So I remember a night that I bought for 1,500 naira per liter, and I bought over 300 liters. Yeah, I bought more than 300 liters because I bought in all the production cars. I bought for the generator, and it was crazy. So that really crushed me. But just because I'm experienced, I know that I can't stop. Stopping will mean I have to spend more later on. So I didn't have a choice than to sell a few of my properties to make sure the production goes smoothly. It wasn't only cafe on the project. We had Coco by Chloe, we had Liquor Rose. You all know Liquor Rose, that Liquor Rose is a fantastic dancer. We had Hermes too is a fantastic dancer. We had Elo Swag, we had the lead guy, his name is Tony. We had Sasuke, we had a whole lot of celebrities, even Mr. P. We had Mr. P, we had Dotsun, from DOTT. And to what made this real easy for me was all these people that I mentioned are all my friends. We have like working relationship, and we've been around for the longest, And so yeah, it wasn't a hassle for me working with the celebrities and the regular people. We were just one big family. For me, I'm a creative, so I write some of these things, and also as I'm a creative, I'm also an executive too. So as I'm thinking of creating this, I'm thinking of funding at the same time. So for me, it's just another day at the office. Really. Be the last episode 6, with the final dance battle. We had a whole lot of challenges that day, but I'm sure a lot of people won't see that because it's already executed. But we had a whole lot of challenges that day because that day, I don't know if you see some of my social media posts, I ran out of money that day, so I was just sitting on the floor helpless. So I was so helpless that the characters were the one encouraging me, let's just finish this, So we were all drained. So I just feel like we didn't put in our best on that day because we were all drained, and it's very understandable. It happens like that, so So yeah, it will be the last episode, the final dance battle. Yeah. On set, I'm always picking on people. Like, we crack like tiny jokes around. So if you're familiar with my set, you know what I'm talking about. Like, we crack like little jokes and just crack jokes around people. So that's pretty much it for me. Interesting people to work with, I would say Wizkid. Because Wiz is one funny guy that if you don't know, you don't know. Wiz is so funny, he cracks me. I thought I was funny. Wizkid cracks me up anytime we meet on set. You will see most of the pictures that I have, like most of the behind the scenes that I have with him, I'm always laughing or smiling in the background because it's always cracking me up. I would say Wiz. I would say I love working with Mr. P too. Mr. P is very creative. He knows what he wants. A whole lot of them. I can't really place like people in my head. Olamide too. Olamide is always we're always doing like eye signs to each other, knowing that he wants to run away or he's tired or he needs to, Well, I think I enjoy working with everybody I work with. I would say nowadays is more of montage nowadays, but back in the days, we're storyline because of the music. Because you draw most music video director, correct me if I stand to be corrected, draw inspiration from the song itself. So if you have a song and it's just you talking about this randomly, you definitely get a random type of video, which is like a montage video, just different types of scenes put together, everybody dancing. But if you talk about, food, day, my brother, water, no day, you get inspired from there, and you know that, let me break this song down to the visual level. So I would say it's the music. There's nothing wrong with the visuals, it's just the music. Because there's no way you sing a song that is just random. You are talking about girl, you are talking about money, you are also talking about God, you are talking about big bomb bomb, all in one song, and give it the concept you give to food, So I think it's the music for me. I think because we are the last guys on the line of representation of Afrobeat, because it goes from the producer, it goes from the artist to the producer to the record label to the distribution platform, all the way to the visuals. But I don't think we are getting recognition as much as we should. But at the end of the day, it's through our work that the outer world is using to see the images of the Afrobeat. So somewhere in there we're still present. So I mean, we are not being recognized enough, but we are in there. They can't cut us out of the story. I think I started working on the film in 2020. That was like 5 years ago. I started working on the film, and the first set of people that I spoke with Pokoli first. Pokoli was supposed to be the lead actor on the project, but he didn't come through. It's part of the no's that I got. Then also, Tiwa Savage was supposed to play the role of the Senate president's wife. And at that time, Tiwa Savage just released, I think a couple of years later, she told me that she was working on Water and Gary. So the dates and the timing of release just clashed. So she couldn't be part of the project. She wanted to be part of the project, but she couldn't be part of the project. And also Larry Gaga was supposed to play the Senate president, but I think a couple of months before we started, I'd given. Now, I'm not trying to blame these people because I've been working on the film for the past 5 years, since 2020. So I always tell them, a couple of months we are filming and I don't get to film because funding and all that. So I think a couple of months before I started filming, Larry Gaga had to leave Nigeria, so Larry Gaga couldn't make the project. That was what Femi Branch played, and yeah, but the rest of the guys in there, they were just phone calls away. Like I reached out to Hermes myself. I called Hermes. I said, look, bro, this is the project. And he said, whoa, he's really interested in it. He came through. Coco by Chloe, I've known her for years. Even Liquor Rules, I've worked with her for years. So I mean, it was easy for me to call this Mr. P, Kafi. I put a call to them and they came through. So I carefully casted the film to favor the story that I'm trying to drive behind it. Yeah. I think that's it for casting on the film for me. Okay, the general feel of the production is I looked and I feel like I had too many crew members, because we were more than 70 people every day for 21 days. I'm like, why? The reason why I didn't know this thing on time is because even on my music video sets too, we can get up to like 70 people, but in different departments. Like, like maybe we're supposed to shoot a music video today, but a day before we have like set department, art department. I'm doing all that work. Stylist is somewhere doing the work, But on the day of the shoot, you may not really necessarily see the set guys because they don't do what they have to do. But on this film set, we had everybody every day for 21 days. So there was one day I looked at everybody. I'm like, why 70 people? Am I the one feeding everybody? But they are there to execute the job. So for me, the experience was just having a lot of people back to back for 21 days. Yeah. After Rise Again has had its run, I want the audience to feel like, oh, this is possible. For the film, that this is possible, and we did it. And for the storyline, I want every dancer out there to be hopeful. Keep doing what you're doing, and you will break through. That's how I want everybody to feel. My typical 24 hours working, it will be me waking up, like I always plan. Like I love planning. Like I spend a whole lot of time planning so that on the day of the shoot I don't have any mishaps. But at the end of the day, things will still pop out. But my regular day, I just wake up in the morning, take my baths. I drive myself. I don't like to be driven. I like to drive myself, right? So I drive myself to set, and just because I'm very experienced in production, there's no department that is strange to me. So I always make sure I go through all the departments, from the set to the stylist to makeup to camera, gear check, and all the lights departments and all that. So I work, like once I'm on set, I'm working all through. Even when I'm sitting down, I'm looking at a particular light that is not well positioned. So pretty much that's just everything for me. I'm very hands-on. I'm not, apart from being a director, I'm a cinematographer, and I'm very, very hands-on. So if I tell you to do something, I am not doing it right, trust me, I'll go there and do it myself. No hard feelings. I'll do it myself. So when you come on my set, you can never find me just sitting down. I'm probably back and forth, making sure everything goes well. Yeah. My selection of projects, I don't think I've ever selected any project. Okay, so now I'm sure like a lot of people say, oh, there are some really terrible music that artists. So now, in my years of experience, I can say categorically that there's no such thing as terrible music. That's my years of experience. I may not like a song, doesn't mean the song is terrible. You may not like the song, then it's terrible. So I don't select projects. As long as you can afford to pay me, trust me, I'm working on your song. If I wasn't making videos or film, I'd probably be a tech bro. Yeah. Either somewhere around, either an engineer or a tech guy. Because I'm very good with gadgets and computers and all that. Yeah, I'll probably be in that line. I'll be a tech bro. But one of those tech bro that I'm going to be very hands-on. Very, very hands-on. People coming up, it's hard though, because I don't even know the advice to give you anymore, because now times have changed. I don't know, I'm going to be honest, because times have changed. I don't know the advice to give you. You go and look for the advice somewhere else, because I don't know. I'm serious. Times have changed. I don't. What worked for me, I don't think it can work for anybody anymore. And I say what worked for me, I'm talking about what worked for me, Clarence Peters, and likes like that. What our build up, I don't see it anymore, because our build up came with discipline, and it was a lot of discipline and a lot of respect. But I don't see that anymore. So, and it's not that because they don't have discipline and respect, they are not doing great. So that's why I said I don't know. I don't have any advice for up and coming directors. I don't have. Go with the flow. Thank you. What's going on, people? My name is Unlimited LA, music video director, cinematographer. Keep watching Simple TV. Thank you.